I welcome you all with pure-hearted hearts and welcome to the first podcast with video, talking from my heart to you, spreading the message and the vibration. I want to talk about shamanism. I want to talk about truth, my journey, spirit, our purpose in life, our path of humanity. Yes. And welcome. Willkommen. Well, what is shamanism? One couple who researched a lot about shamanism said it's as deep as the ocean and as tall as the mountains. And yes, shamanism, the magic of this art is deep, ever transforming, ever flowing. It's not a religion, it's no dogma, there is no right or wrong, everything is open, everything is possible. Yes, it's about our experiences, our spiritual experiences with nature. So even in one tribe, there are maybe different shamans, and they maybe have, differences, but they don't exclude this, they include it. So this is really important to understand that we are all the center of the universe, inside of us. And every human we meet is another center of the universe. And therefore, all the different puzzle pieces of perspectives are part of the big truth. We all have our own truth inside, our own individual purpose, and together, we get some sort of big earth global truth. Yes. So, this is about shamanism. Central in shamanism are, of course, the animals, which the healers, the shaman, the magician, connects with and borrows the spirit or the body in the expanded open consciousness, with the help usually of a plant or a mushroom. And then the shaman transforms into this animal for a while and borrows the abilities, for instance, of a jaguar, of a bear, of an eagle, of a mouse, of a snake, of an ant, whatever medicine is necessary to bring forward for the patient, for the illness to be healed and transformed. And so the animals are big allies of us because they have abilities in the other spiritual dimensions, which the other world is really the place of this magic, the consciousness, and a lot of this consciousness is subconscious. It's inside. It's the other world, which we can always, feel into the edge. For instance, at sunrise, there's a big portal opening up into the other world of the non-physical world, which we see every day, because for the shamans, what we see, the light we see, is an illusion. So I can also advise you to close your eyes when you listen to this now. I just thought a setting is also nice. And then the shaman, from my perspective, is holding the space. Physically and spiritually, for a healing experience, for a journey, doing blessings and intentions, maybe some chanting, especially smudging, to cleanse the aura, to cleanse the space, to invocate the helpful allies, animals, can be goddesses, can be plants, can be the ancestors, can be anything. Yes, and then this space is protected with the smoke or smudge, the vape of maybe some tree saps, Artemisia, juniper. In South America they like copal a lot. Every culture has their different sacred smudging herbs and plants, also mushrooms. And they act as a protection and also an anchor. If you start smudging before you take the plant medicine, and then maybe in between you smudge, and especially at the end, beginning and end, then you have anchored and set a space, and you know, so at the end you know, so this is where it started, this is where it's come from. You can smell the fragrance, and then you remind yourself of this experience, and you can integrate it way better because you're anchored, you're set. It's the focus. Fire is the focus. So this is a really helpful tool which a lot of the shamans use, holding the space, calling in the spirits, transforming into animals, to borrow the ability of them, like the jaguar, the cat really silently approaches the demon, and then, surprise! Because you can never really kill the demon. You can only scare them, ask them to go away, but it's not really killing. It's more of a trick. You play on them. This is what I learned about shamanism and the healing. And when it comes into taking a medicine, is it ayahuasca, is it amanita, is it psilocybin mushrooms, is it harpe, is it ganja, is it whatever medicine, really the shaman, the healing, the magic is this plant. The shaman, the person, is like a channel who is mainly being the communication with this, the real shaman, if you say like this, the plant or the medicine, to bring it to the humans, to make the right setting, the right location, the right timing, and hold the space sacredly, protected, really, really important. Because if you open yourself up on these medicines, you want to be in a space where you feel safe, where you feel protected. And this is what the person, the shaman, can do. But really, as soon as the medicine is taken, like the mushrooms, for instance, then the mushroom has the regie. Yes. This is about shamanism. Now I switch to the topic back to the roots. But really, it's just remembering our roots. Because where is the spiritual journey going? Where is it going? For me, I went to New Zealand and Australia, and I learned a lot from the Maori and Aborigines. But from them, I learned mostly to ask the question of who am I? Am I an Aborigine? am I a Maori? I'm born in Germany, so for sure I have some Celtic, Germanic blood I feel strong connected to. My family comes from there. Some connections to England, some connections to North America. And it really helps to understand where you're coming from. Because if you don't know where you're coming from, you simply just can't go anywhere. You first have to know where you're coming from, then make a move. It's the same, I learned from the North Americans that when they enter nature, they become completely empty. And then they observe, they listen. What birds sing today? How does the earth smell today? Is it wet? Is it fresh? The clouds, how do they move? How is the wind? Where are these ends? Where are this end? And they completely listen, observe for a long, long, long time. And then when they are in tune with everything, when they are becoming one with the environment, then they make a move. That, in synergy with the harmonic flow of nature. Yes. So I learned from the Aborigines a lot how to listen to nature. Because in Australia, the energy of the earth is still really communicative, really wild, especially in the outback. On the coast, there is, of course, a fresh cut from the Western civilization. Aborigines, it's a big, sad history. And, of course, you can feel this pain which has been created there. But if you move in the center of Australia, you can feel the big heart of this continent, of this island. Boom, 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 boom. And there you communicate in the open space, in the silent deserts, in the silent outback, with the eucalyptus, with the kangaroo, with the emus. And there I learned really to make myself empty, put my thoughts on the cloud, be empty, be flowing, be ever flowing, ever flowing, ever flowing, be connected. Alles fließt, alles ist verbunden. Everything is flowing, everything is connected. Yes, and then I learned, of course, all the names of the animals. It's really important also for the shamanic path to know every plant, every animal, by name. If you want to add a vibration to it, yes, also the Aborigines, they call every animal with a didgeridoo. Also then in trance or in medicine journeys to call these animal spirits in to share this medicine, in this purpose, in this time, in this space. And this is really helpful to understand the vibration of the animal, and it's part of the medicine puzzle. So you know, now this medicine, they all you can all call them in for guidance and help and support. Also, of course, the mushrooms and the plants, they all have their individual medicines. And this, I think, is the beautiful gift of the humans, that we can experience the whole range of the dimensional spiritual experience. We're not only observing this one perspective. Our brain is made with the synapses to have the experiences of psilocybin, have the experiences of ayahuasca. And really, I think it's like ayahuasca is experiencing itself through us, or the mushroom is experiencing itself through us, because our synapses are made for this. And we can experiencing to be here in the present moment, in the physical density. Scratch my arm open and suck you in the moment. You fall in a patch of nettle and boom, you in this physical body. We eat, we suffer as well, and we can experience the density, but then we can go on a shamanic flight and fly away like the birds. And then we land, of course, we have to land. And also there is this saying in the shamanic journey, if you open yourself up shamanically with a medicine, your soul can experience the infinite of the universe, because you become one with it, with the infinity. But this infinity, it's not only fly away, freedom, ha ha ha, it is heavy. It's heavy because it's a lot, it's everything, it's a lot. And this, you have to be strong enough to hold. A lot of strength. So, even just 1 minute of full trance is a long, long, long time, because you're not in the filtered normal life situation, because our brain is filtering the information. So this is another link to the shamanic journeys. If you feel like you want to create a little shamanic ritual and medicine ritual, it's helpful to keep in mind Timothy Leary's beautiful setting doses method or theory. So this means the doses, how much of this medicine do you take, what's the quality like, where is it coming from. These mushrooms, they buy in a shop, no idea where did they grow. The best always, from my experience, is any medicine you take, if you're the one who finds it, or the medicine is finding you in the wild, for instance, or through a good person you feel connected and loved from. So you know exactly where it's growing, where it's coming from. And if it's growing in front of you, then it's a sign. It's communicating already that this medicine might be now healing for you. And so the dose is really important. What stuff are you taking? How much? And really important to remember. Then the set. So then the set represents your intention. Why are you taking this medicine? This can be anything. This can be, I just wanted to try it out, to experience it. It can be, I want to heal some old childhood trauma. It can be, I want to connect to my deaf ancestors. It can be to connect to my lost cat. It can be to heal my relationships in my family. It can be to simply enjoy. Many different intentions are possible. But it's important to make yourself before aware of this intention. Then it's important to understand that all your experiences in life have made your beliefs. What do I believe in? Do I follow a religion? Is this right or this wrong for me? Because really there is no right or wrong. What beliefs do I have? What beliefs do I have? And what experiences have made these beliefs? Where did I grow up? Where is my environmental background? Really important to remember this as well. Then the setting, of course, where am I taking this? Because it's really, your senses are so aware, because these filters, all of these layers close for a start, they just go away, and you then have to be strong in your heart to let these layers go. Your clothes, your beliefs, your body, of course, in the end, the fears of death, or the fears of everything, you have to let them go. And then, of course, your environment is really affecting you. What energies are around, what people are around, and then the time as well. Is it night? I can advise the night is the best time for shamanic healing journeys, because really, for me, the spiritual journey, is not on the other side of the world, it's inside. You're traveling inside, you're receiving the messages from the inside. And then really, if this has been found pure and truthful and love, inside and outside are equal. And you are the universe is you. So then those is set and setting. Really important to remember. Yeah. this was a nice little journey about shamanism. I hope you liked it. And of course, singing is one of the best tools. Drum, if it's a real proper shamanic drum. Yes, this is really helpful, of course, to maintain a guidance, a journey, because of course it's helpful for some people to not only have the medicine as a guidance, but to also have the shaman, the person who is connected to this plant or mushroom and can hold a rhythm, a vibration of a healing journey, which is orientating in light and love and happiness and all of these things. Because of course, a lot of these medicine journeys, it's easy to be facing your inner fears and your darknesses. You open up to your subconscious darkness, and for some people this might be a bit scary to understand that light and dark are in the end the same. The trees, beautiful light trees, I want to be a lightful tree and grow to the light. Yes, but the roots, where are the roots? Under the earth with the mushrooms, because the mushrooms don't like sun so much. They come out with their sexual body for a little tiny moment, spores, and back down under the earth where it's wet and dark and a bit watery. And in this darkness, we can find the light, of course, because it's never really dark. It's always light. All is one. Everything has light and dark. Yes. So stay connected to nature in these times. This is, for me, I think, one of the best lessons and advices I can give you. Really observe nature. Pick up a stone and really smell it, feel it, listen, connect, and observe it with all your senses. Smell the flower. Meditate with the flower and give this flower your interest, because this is also the magic of the humans. With our interest, eser, meaning being, with whatever whatever our interest is, we bring in the being. So if we're interested in phones and technology and fast cars and whatever, then energy is becoming stronger. If we keep it more simple and just observe the nature, because the lessons of a stoner are infinite, of a waterfall, of a stream, of a fish, infinite. It's not just you look at it and now I got your message. No, it's an infinite connection. You can learn and learn and learn multiple things at the same time, because really the biggest quest is what we experience in our dreams, in our visions, in our journeys, to bring them here on earth, in this physical dimension. Because a lot of the times when we open ourselves up shamanically, when we come back in our body and in our normal life, there's like a river we cross, because the soul is so thirsty after these experiences. And then if you drink from this river, you forget what you experienced. And then so it's important for the shaman to try not to drink out of this river, to bring it back in the earth, to manifest it. And this manifestation, this is the biggest quest, because the medicine plants and mushrooms, they can only show and open you things which are already inside of you. You might have not looked at them. They help you to look at them directly, and with a full emotional experiences. So with these experiences, the big quest is then to manifest them. What means manifesting? It means bringing it in your body on the earth, creating it here in this physical form. Because, of course, when I said that the shamans say, oh, all of this, what we perceive in our normal state of consciousness in a normal day situation are illusions. Yes, they are illusions, but of course they're also part of the reality we're living in. It's only with these expanded consciousness, psychedelic consciousness, that we break down these filters we have and we understand what's behind all of this. But they are all one, they're connected. So it's important to maintain this manifesting bridge of completely ecstasy and being in the trance, but then also bringing it in your body, in the normal life, integrating it. And it's just nice to have a rhythm, a morning ritual, that you get good in the day, you have a ritual, a rhythm, especially in the morning, so you know everything is just made out of little steps, and you're moving and flowing. This is really important. And now I only say I wish all the best for your families and friends. Keep your roots, remember where you're coming from, and stay strong, stay healthy, eat good, eat fresh, eat as much wild food as you can, nettle, plantain, mugwort, rosehip, mushrooms. Just eat it fresh from the wild. The best. Fresh spring water, drink fresh spring water. Be as much as in the wild as possible. Be naked, be bare feet, swim in lakes and rivers, be wild, and follow your heart. Stay true to yourself. And of course, I want to end with the children, because the children are the perfect guidance for manifesting the light, because they show you the journey of coming from the stars to here, and what this means, what it means to be hungry in our body, what it means to bring the light from inside, from outside, here, to the outside, from the inside. Yes. Thank you very much for listening in this shamanic quest, path, journey, song, vibration. I hope you enjoyed it, and I see you next time around.